It is a massive year for the Wallaroos. It all kicks off in earnest this weekend. Welcome to Rugby Heaven, Dom Detroit. Dom, great to have you here. Very excited about this weekend. The Wallaroos over in Fiji taking on Fijiana. Some big news with the team being named today is that Siokapesi Palu has been named the captain for this weekend.
I'm so excited by that. I think she is such a great leader. She's such a great role model. The girls around her love her. She was the Super Rugby Women's Player of the Year last year, and she's got a lot of experience. I think she's a real force to be reckoned with on the field as well. I think she lifts the team. You can see the intent when she has the ball in her hand, defensively, lining people up. I think that's really going to get the girls around her.
Interesting one too with the back row. Like if she's the captain and the fact that Michaela Leonard's in the team, it looks like she might be the long-term captain. What does that mean for back row selection? Normally your back rower is an automatic selection. You've got Emily Chancellor, of course, to come back in. Ash Masters in this one has been preferred as a back rower, much to your chagrin, I'm sure. Okay, but that's what interests me too. Like if the skipper's at 6, only 2 spots left in the back row with so many players that are so good wanting it.
And saying M. Chancellor, I think we spoke about this all fair. I don't love her on the bench. I'm disappointed for her. I think she should also be in that side. So, yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, see, she was my Super Rugby Player of the Year this year. She was the best on ground.
Yeah, obviously, captain the Waratahs to the title as well in the absence of Piper Duck. And we know the back end of 2024, Dom, for the Wallaroos was hugely successful, collected their first major piece of silverware ever, winning WXV2. It's been a long time, clearly, since that tournament to this test match this weekend. Is there any momentum you can carry from the way they finished 2024 into a new test year?
I do think so. I think, though, when you look at this squad, there's a lot of new people coming into this squad, new players. There's 6 girls potentially making their debut. But that piece of silverware, winning that WXV2 championship, that was a huge lift for the Wallaroos. It was their first major piece of silverware. And I think that leading into a World Cup year, they do have the Fijiana tests, Pac 4 tests. There's a lot more games, but having that coming into a World Cup year is huge. I think that's important.
The habit of winning.
Exactly.
A bit of silverware, winning, finishing off on a good note. What's interesting about this team, talking about winning, is there's not that many Waratahs in it. Starting, like, considering they dominated the Australian teams and in the end pretty much dominated the competition, they probably would have expected to have a few more in there. So it's great to see that, yes, there's a few more when you want to talk about the quality of Super Rugby Women's as a whole, but interesting that there's not more Tars in that starting team.